Alright, hey, what's up, YouTube? So, uh, today it's kind of nasty outside, so actually all weekend it's been raining and it's all wet, so I decided it was a good time since the end of the month. I'm going up to St. Louis with Double T 90T and Yummy R6 for Ride of the Century. Hell yeah. Um, yeah, so I wanted to do some maintenance to the bike before I go, and pretty much so one of the only things I can do right now, and it's nice because it's raining, so I'm not going to be riding anyways, is clean my air filter. And as you can see, I already have the bike kind of torn apart. I tried to do this a little earlier and my phone filled up the memory card, so I got like halfway done and stopped and decided to go grab the GoPro. But anyways, so I'm gonna go through a little how-to, I guess, of how to clean your K&N air filter. And if you don't have a K&N air filter, have a regular air filter, how to change it, which is always a good thing to know. Really simple. Anybody that has hands and knows how to twist a wrench a little bit can do this. But so anyways, I'll go through what tools you need right now. Basically, have a Phillips screwdriver, flashlight. You never know. I've dropped a couple things already today and had to search for them in there. My bike 05R6 is a 5mm Allen key, a little extension, and my Allen key is 3/8 inch drive, so a 3/8 inch ratchet. The other things you're gonna need if you have a K&N is the K&N air filter cleaner and K&N air filter oil. Sorry if it's kind of jerky around. I'm watching my display on my phone while I record, so I don't have you guys off looking into nowhere. So anyways, the next thing you're gonna do, you have all your tools. Also have a little something to drink. It's not that great. Red's Apple Ale. If you like sweet stuff, go for it. I really don't. I bought it, tried it, don't like it. But yeah, so anyways, next thing you want to do is there's two Allen keys right here on front of your gas tank, or whatever. Like mine is two Allen keys right here. You're gonna take those out. I also had a GPR steering stabilizer on there. You have to take that off to get the tank up. And then on the back, you're gonna take your back seat off. There's two more bolts that hold your back seat on right here. Again, they're Allen's. There's a 10mm bolt that goes through right here to hold your tank on. You don't have to take that off, but once you get these two bolts off, the tank just folds up like that. I would suggest having something to hang your tank up. I did not use anything to hang it up. I just held it and undid the screws. And then down here, I don't know if you all can see that. That's your velocity stacks for your throttle bodies right there under the air filter. Where the air filter would be the box. There's a lid on that. I'll show you guys that right now. This right here, this is the cover to your air filter box. There's just 6 Phillips screws that go around that, hold it on. Don't take the screws all the way out, that way you don't have to worry about them falling. Just kind of loosen them up, and the lid will come off. So yeah, and once you get that off, come over here. I actually already did this because it's about where my phone died. This is my air filter, K&N air filter, and before it was really dirty. There's bugs, all kinds of stuff. Last time I did this was back this winter when I had the bike all apart, getting it ready to paint. So you take your air filter out. If you're just replacing, put a new one in, great. If you have a cane in and you're cleaning it, then the next thing you're going to want to do is spray it down with water. I suggest you have a whole day. Like this weekend is great. I should have done this yesterday. I don't know why I didn't. But you're going to want a good amount of time. I suggest at least 12 hours. I mean, because what you're going to do is you're going to spray your filter down with water to get all the gunk off of it, all the oil out of it and all that from the previous time. And it has to completely dry before you oil it again. So but you're gonna spray it out from the inside, from the side right here, and you're gonna spray all the way around it. Just keep spraying. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything to spray it too much. Keep spraying, get everything out of there, all the oil off of it. And you want to spray it from the inside so you don't get, you're not pushing the dirt through the filter, you're pushing it out of the filter. But so just spray it down. I just did that, took, I don't know, a couple minutes, 5 minutes maybe. And you're gonna want to do it with, I just did it with my water hose, high pressure nozzle on it, and spray it down, get it all clean, and you're done. Basically at that point you're done for until you feel it's safe to oil it up. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Like I said, I should have done this yesterday, that way I could ride my bike to work tomorrow, but turns out I have to pick my bicycle up from a friend's house, so I'm gonna drive my car anyway. But yeah, you're gonna want to have a whole day set aside basically for it to dry, because it has to be, like I said earlier, completely dry before you oil it. And yeah, basically that's it. Pretty simple. A few bolts you got to take out. Other than that, there's really nothing else you have to do. Yeah, like I said, I suggest having a flashlight with you while you're doing this. That way if you drop any of the bolts, you kind of see down in there, try and find them. I dropped one of the washers for my steering stabilizer and had to dig that out. You also might want a little magnet. That always a good thing to have. That way you don't have to try and fit your hand down in the tight holes in the motorcycle to get your bolt that you dropped or something out. But yeah, anyways, so I'll wrap this up, I guess, tomorrow, next time you hear me. And by the magic of the internet and computers, it'll be like 30 seconds from now. So da 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 da, look at that. Little fade in and fade out, and we're back. The filter's dried. And one thing I forgot to mention yesterday was before you spray it off with the water, you want to use the K&N filter cleaner and spray that on there, and then you can spray it off with the water, clean all the oil, gets all the oil out of it and everything. But yeah, so I kind of I cheated, and I already sprayed most of the air filter down. I already oiled most of it. You can tell it's red now, instead of when you clean it off it's going to be white like that, if you can see that. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Take your K&N oil, filter oil, and basically just spray it. You want to try and get in between all of the like little ribs in there. Like so. Kind of go around a little bit if I missed any spots, try and hit what I missed earlier. But yeah, so that's basically it for your air filter. And obviously putting it back in is the reverse of how you got it out. So if you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try and help you out. I think what I'm going to try and do maybe is, if I have maintenance things to do on my bike, I'm going to try and post those videos on Sunday, like maintenance Sunday, I guess. That's pretty much when I have time to do it. But yeah, so anyways, well, I'll record them on Sunday. I'll probably end up posting them on Monday, so we can call it Maintenance Mondays. But yeah, so, you know, if I have to, I go over, I already did a couple things, like my brake flush, spark plugs, coils, air filter, obviously, changing the oil, which I need to do before I go to ROC also. So I'll get that probably next week and kind of do a how-to on those two.